Kofa, and it has been ongoing for a period of time. Now, on last Thursday, the 17th of this month, um, schools from the other blocks of the legislature, they signed a resolution calling for the impeachment or the removal of Speaker Fonati Kofa. What were the reasons for the removal of the Speaker? Well, they listed several counts that they thought that the Speaker should be removed. And so we are here live from the grounds of the Capitol. My name is Jefferson Weah. Wherever you are, folks, you're following us. We'd like to say welcome to this edition of the Kear Morning Show here on Kear Radio FM 95.9. And my OB team, we here behind the camera. You have Samson Weah, and Jonathan is also here. And so wherever you are, folks, however you're listening, we'd like to say welcome. And we're here to do a whole lot for the Liberian people. As always, we make it our duty to come and inform the public about things happening. Behind me, you see the seal of Liberia, and that's the seal you see here. And this is the entire ground. You want to shift the camera a bit, just switch the camera. Yeah, so you see here, okay, so the entire building, the entire grounds of the Capitol now, I mean, it's still empty. Lawmakers have not arrived here. They have not come to session yet. The wings of the Senate, that's the Senate wing, is empty. And let's take a look at the, the legislature, the wing. You see the House of Representatives too. The Speaker of the 55th legislature, uh, uh, Honorable J. Fonati Kofa. He has not arrived yet, and so the entire ground is I mean, it's just empty here. But more to that, upon our arrival here, we noticed a serious presence of the Liberia National Police on here. They are at major entry points of the capital. We will take you around. We will take you around. Please bear with us as we move because our camera will be shaking because of the movement that will be ongoing. So we're going to move down at the gates of the Capitol building, and of course, also that you can follow us. Share the video wherever you are. Share this video. Those of you listening to us via radio, we'd like to say welcome. Keep tuned. Follow us on Kear Radio, Kear, Kear Communications Network. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel also at Kear Communications Network. So we are moving down and we want to show you a picture. We bring you a descriptive, a discussion of what is happening here. Today is Tuesday and it is the 22nd day in the month of October. And so we're here to bring you a special edition of the Kear Morning Show here on Kear Radio FM 95.9. It is this on last week, several senators, representatives, so to speak, several lawmakers, they signed a resolution, affixed their signatures to a resolution calling for the removal of Speaker Fonati Kofa. What were their reasons? Some of the reasons they said that the Speaker, established committees and appointed members, colleagues on those committees without their knowledge. And so, among other things, that the Speaker, as the 55th legislature, is serving as lawyers also for other agencies and institutions as well. And so, they decided, that the Speaker is allegedly, into conspiracy, into bribery, and other things. And so, some of those things they said against the rule of this house. All right. So they said so many of those things, but we will bring you more of what is happening here at Capitol Hill. So you see a presence of the police deployment prior to the arrival of the Speaker and other members of the legislature. And so so bring the camera, come, you can zoom, come. So prior to the arrival of the Speaker, we are here. You see the presence of the Liberian National Police. They are deployed at every corners, every entry point of the Capitol building. So Why are they here? Well, we don't know, but I'm sure they are here to provide security because this matter of the removal of the speaker has sparked public's attention, and it has brought serious tension, especially here at the grounds of the Capitol, where you have supporters from opposition CDC, and you also have supporters from the ruling Unity Party also coming in, and so it sparks attention, creating tension. But the to protect lives, I think the police are here also to make sure that things are put in place and that everything is in place. So this is Kear Radio FM 95.9. This is our special edition of the Kear Morning Show. As always, my name is Jefferson Weah, and I'm here behind the camera. Samson Weah is also here. And so we just seen police spokeswoman, uh, my sister is here, police spokeswoman, and her team. So folks, we're moving around, bring the camera. We're moving around, and I mean they're doing a wonderful job this morning. But we yet to see the arrival of any lawmaker, any lawmaker. All right, we here. We have yet to see the arrival of any lawmaker. So we are just outside now of the Capitol. I mean, so you see here, outside here also. Bring the camera. Come. So you see, police deployment also here. Like I said, right, they are here not to create tension. I'm very sure of that, but to make sure that things are put in place because the removal of the speaker now has sparked public attention. Supporters, like I said, from the opposition, CDC, supporters from the Unity Party. You have two blocks, one from the other block supporting Speaker Kofa, and then another block calling for the removal of the speaker for what reason. Like we said, we listed several of those things, but we are yet to see Speaker Kofa. It is 24 minutes past 8 in Liberia, and so apparently at 9 o'clock the speaker will be here because that's the normal working time. Offices open at 9 o'clock, so we are yet. We will subsequently see the speaker and other lawmakers. But what do we expect today? Yesterday, the speaker broke silence when he had his brief meeting. What the speaker said yesterday was not to create tension. He says he wants to unite the House. He wants to repose the confidence of Liberians in the legislature. He does not want a divided legislature. So he called for calm. He called on those supporting him to remain calm, and also other people from the opposition bloc who are calling for his removal to remain calm as the matter will be looked, also it will be looked into. And so they stay with us, Kear Radio, the Kear Morning Show special edition here at the grounds of the Capitol. And so wherever you are, you're listening to us via the radio. You can also follow us on Facebook and YouTube. We're live this morning. So we just bring you a scenario, a vivid picture, a description of what is happening here this morning. Because sometimes you might want to be panicked about the presence of police deployment. That but why would the police be? I mean, here, why would they be around when they are around the Capitol? They are state security though. The sole purpose is to protect lives and property, to protect lives and property. That's the reason. So the reasons of being here is not to create tension. So we're live on 95.9 here at the grounds of the Capitol. Like I told you, police spokeswoman is already here, and other police securities are here. So we will bring you all of the happiness as you may know. But why do you think, like we asked the question, what is the essence of the removal of the speaker? On yesterday, the LACC came out with a report that they were investigating as because some lawmakers from the bloc of calling for, they don't want those who are supporting the Speaker Kofa, they filed a complaint to the LACC. And LACC head Councillor Alexandra Zoe came out with a report that there were two entities of government linked to this saga of the removal of the speaker: the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, the Ministry of Transport. According to the LSCC reports, they said that there were some allegations against them that those two entities were funding all this. They funded the removal, the amount of 750,000 United States dollars. But there's more to this. I mean, you have in country now the security, the state security, especially the DEA. The DEA is challenged when it comes to to funding when it comes to fighting drugs, making sure that the issue of drugs coming into the country is seized. But the GA is still challenged. We have the Minister of Education, their budget is low. They are still challenged. As we speak, there are parents who cannot afford their children are staying home. They are not they cannot afford sending their kids to school. The health sector is challenged. Even the police are underpaid. Couple of several other things. But I mean, just to remove one man, the speaker, for what purpose, and then alleged $750,000. Where is the money coming from when all of these sectors are challenged? Where is the money coming from when people can barely feed? You have civil servants. They are below the minimum wage. Just recently, there was this saga at the Ministry of Commerce that saw the resignation, the forceful resignation, I would say, of the former Minister of Commerce, Amin Modad, for some alleged misappropriation of funds. There was some money, as according to the LRA, 96,000, and that money was to be used for the purchasing of vehicles for that entity. But we saw on social media, it was being speculated that the former minister, Amin Modad, purchased a vehicle worth over 100,000. Where did the money come from? When you're using all of these monies, and this is the thing, people come to power. When the president appoints you, he appoints you to do the work of the Liberian people. But it is not to corrupt the system. It is not to use money at the detriment of the ordinary Liberians. And also here at the grounds of the capital, we saw lawmakers coming to session on that day when they were coming a few months back. The road keke, some of them rode tricycle to come, calling for $45,000. The one vehicles, the one that vehicle. Imagine $45,000 for 73 lawmakers. And the speaker Fanatico, I even took to a he said that if they do not get their benefits, the House of Representatives would have been shut down, right? And Frank Southfolk of District Number 9, and every one of them. But one man who has been so committed, even though he is robust, and many Liberians do not like his style, the way he goes about these things. They're saying that, well, the way Yeka says this is wrong. But Yeka, prior to the saga, this whole removal saga, Yeka had predicted this. He mentioned that there were some 15,000 that would have been given to lawmakers for the removal of Speaker Kofa. And that assertion by Yeke was being misconstrued, misinterpreted by other people. And today, here we are. But why would these people be taking this? Even Yeke is even calling for the slashed in the benefits and the salaries of lawmakers, that it should be reduced. All right. So, but that's just it. Well, we hope that today, it will just be calm. We do not want a situation that will cause chaos, because we've been told that supporters of the speaker, Councillor Fonati Kofa, supporters from the CDC are gearing up to come. Why would the CDC? This is a legislative matter. It has to do with legislators. It has to do with lawmakers. Why would ordinary Liberians want to come and get involved into legislative matters? I think in my mind this is wrong. This matter should be handled with care, and that is the reason I'm sure the police are here to make sure that the situation is brought to a standstill. And I hope that this is brought to a standstill, because we don't want people from outside coming to get involved. You saw during the speakership election here at the Capitol, you saw supporters of the CDC. Even on the day, on last Thursday, when there's whole removal saga came, when the 47 lawmakers read their resolution, you saw seditions coming, and you saw opposition sedition, you saw people from the Unity Party supporting, and this is wrong. This is legislative matters. So we will take you, we want to see, just in the camera, we want to see, we're about to go back inside, but let's show you how it is, what you see here. And so you see behind me there, that's what you see. Police are they are set up a checkpoint regulating the vehicles that come in. Normally, this route, whether commercial vehicles, They use this route at about this time. They come this way, but it is not as usual today. This is not going to be business as usual. Like every vehicle will come and just use this route to pass and go. So you see, the police have set up, I mean, roadblocks over there regulating the traffic. And the Capitol building is just facing the back of the executive mansion. This is the social camera. That's the back of the executive mansion you're seeing there. Many of you get confused. Many of you get confused. Well, actually, this is the back. The front is facing the Atlantic Ocean. The front of this executive mansion is facing the Atlantic Ocean. So you see, the reason that is blocked is because the police is regulating the traffic. That's the reason they are here. And I'm sure they're not here. Let's see if we can just get back inside. So we're going back in the building. Go up this, keep listening. Those of you listening to us via radio, this is Kear Morning Show Special Edition on Kear Radio FM 95.9. Live on the radio, live on YouTube, and of course also on our Facebook page, Kear Communications Network. Share the video wherever you are. Marima Jallo is following. Jacob T. Fogo, he said he's following from Rare History Community. Emmanuel Robertson Aski is also following. And of course, Perry is following as well. And so share the video wherever you are. You can also tune into 95.9 and listen. This is a special edition of the Kear Morning Show. I'm your host, Jefferson Weah. I'm here with Jonathan Moba. I'm also here with Samson Weah behind the camera. We bring you a vivid picture of a description of what is unfolding here today. The presence of police are here at the grounds of the Capitol. They are at every entry points of the Capitol building, everywhere leading to the entrance of the Capitol building. And so they are here to make sure that, because we've been told, like I told you, we've got a report that huge supporters of the CDC are coming. Why are they coming? Well, we don't know. We cannot stop them. We are not the one to tell you why they're coming, but we just want to let you know that that there are reports coming in that they are gearing up to come. But this is a legislative matter. This is a legislative matter. We want all Liberians to, but we want to assure you that things are okay here as of now. Everything is okay right here. There's no call for panic. But we urge all Liberians to just remain peaceful, remain calm, share our video, keep listening, keep following Kear Communications Network, Kear Radio. Thanks to the Kear Humanitarian Foundation, Mr. Christopher Kear, the CEO, for reposing the confidence in us so that we can come here and tell the Liberian people what is happening. What is happening here? I mean, it is just, I mean, so much. What Liberians are complaining. Parents are complaining that their kids cannot go to school. Lawmakers are taking fat salaries, but kids are not going to school. You're spending money to remove Speaker Kofa. That money could be used, could be diverted into security. It could be diverted into health. It could be diverted into education. It could be diverted into agriculture. Now you see President Weah, the president just went into Italy, and he went to attend a business forum. That's not, but I mean, a food forum in Italy, and he invited Speaker Kofa to go there to him. But I mean, I want to believe the invitation of from the president to the speaker was in good faith. It was to talk the Liberian people issues. There are too many challenges in Liberia. There are too many things going on in Liberia. But why will these things be going on? Why will you be sharing? You have to pay attention to the camera. Why will these people be spending this amount of money? Now it's being alleged that the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, the Ministry of Transport, are the sole financiers, two entities who have financed the removal, the sum of $750,000 US. Well, the LWSC yesterday came out with a release, distancing themselves, denying the allegations that they have no part to play. There's nothing they had to do. They did not fund any attempts to remove Speaker Kofa. But well, we don't know. We hope that the investigation will go deeper, because we are talking about Liberia. This country, Liberia, is a very old country, a little country with a little over 5 million people, a very rich country, natural resources. But this country has suffered a lot. Liberia is way behind in terms of development, in terms of education, in terms of road connectivity, in terms of infrastructure, every other thing. But people, certain people are spending money. It is not now. The money you saw District 2 Representative Bapolo County District 2 Representative Honorable Luther Collins. You saw Representative Edward Papi Flomo and other lawmakers. You saw them in the vehicle. Now the money in, you saw $15,000 were given to each lawmakers that will give you $15,000 first. When the speaker is removed, when the mission is accomplished, they give you another 10,000. The money should have been in question. It is alleged 25,000. But why would you be spending this amount of money just to remove the speaker? This is what happened when people. Because I can vividly remember in 2023, Liberians, October 10, went to the polls. They went to the polls to elect officials of government, representatives, senators, and the president. They did not go to the poll. When the reason people go to the polls is for change. They go there for change. When they go to the polls, they do not go because they feel that you are. No, and I will say this: former President Weah left office because of the cries of many Liberians. Let's shift a little bit. Former President Weah left the seat. Liberians voted against him because they felt that he was not proceeding rightly. He was not doing the right thing. Some lawmakers, many lawmakers were voted out because Liberians felt that these people were not doing the job that they were being voted for. Now you come to Capitol Hill, you come up here, you take office. Why? It is legal, yes. It is by law that when there are certain things, you can remove the speaker. Yes. So let me just read some of the resolutions. In fact, let me read you the resolutions so that you can know what is unfolding here, what's unfolding, why they want to remove Speaker Kufa. Now I have the resolution in my hands. Yesterday I played around it, did not have the time to talk about it. So it's a resolution of 2/3. Now it is by law, 2/3 of the majority of the House of Representatives, when they agree, they can remove the speaker or any officials of elected officials of government can be removed. Resolution of 2/3 majority of the House of Representatives of the 55th legislature of the Republic of Liberia to effectuate the removal of Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa as speaker. Now, whereas this is the law, whereas Article 49 of the Liberian Constitution and Rule 9.1 of the Rules and Procedures of the House of Representatives state, among other things, that the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and other officers so elected may be removed from office for cause. From office, they may be removed from office for cause by resolution of 2/3 majority of the members of the House. Now, the lawmakers who assembled here, they were 47, but it says 49. When you have the number 49, then you can remove. Now, these are one of their reasons, right? Whereas the Speaker, Honorable Councillor Fonati Kofa, is significantly conflicted with interest which is impeding the smooth functions of various committees by being the lead consultant and lawyer for several agencies of government, concessions, and other private companies in the country over which the House of Representatives exercise oversight responsibilities. So they're saying that the Speaker, the work of the Speaker, because he's providing some maybe consultancy, serving as lawyers or whatever, is impeding the work because they have oversight responsibility. So in other words, they are saying that if the Speaker is doing these things, he's maybe like for LPRC, NTA, and other agencies, if the Speaker is serving as lawyer for these people. When there are things again, when we have issues with these people, it will not work. It will not go on because the speaker who should be in our favor, you know, is the same man that is providing counselingship for these people. So those are some of them. I'm not going to read all, but well, that's just some of the things they you know talk about. So, folks, I'm here this morning. It's a special edition uh, at the grounds of the Capitol building. And of course, a special edition of the Kear Morning Show. We are yet to see Speaker Kofa. We've been told that several supporters of the CDC are on making their way. They will be here. For what reason? Well, I don't know. Speaker Kofa is from the CDC block. And of course, maybe probably they want to come and support the speaker, but should they be here? That's the question. Why would citizens come, here to do what? And we've seen the police, and we don't want a situation in Liberia that will cause chaos. We don't want a situation that will cause a chaos. All right? We don't want a situation that will cause chaos in this country. So, what will happen if supporters of the CDC in their numbers, they decide to come this way? They decide to come, and then they bother with the presence of the police at the entrance, the main entrance of the Capitol. What will happen? What will happen? Well, we don't know, but that's the reason we are here. We hope that today's incident, their presence here today, will not cause chaos. We hope that the situation will be mitigated properly. We hope that today's session will not be disrupted, because on Thursday, the chair on Rules Order Administration, Representative Marvin Cole and his colleagues, Friends Foco, they stopped the deputy speaker from entering the chambers. They stopped him from entering, and sessions were suspended. All right. So we hope that this will not be happening. So let's read a few of your comments here. Daniel Kokoti says, I'm watching from Camp Johnson Road. Thank you, Jeff, for information to Though. Okay. Edward Colley said, confused. Amos Yeni, he says, watching this live broadcast from Gompa City, Nima County. Ambassador T. Ayuba Siafa says, watching from Oro, Chuba community. Ruben Kana says, I'm following you from Gatnosville. Ambassador T. Ayuba Siafa, he says, citizens should be there because they have their lawmakers there as well. Remember, they are Liberians. Well, Mambu Rogers says, good morning, bro. I'm following you from Claratown. Some people in Liberia think that Liberia is their personal property, but a day will come that history will judge them. Thank you so much, all of you, for your comments. We are also live on the radio, like I said, on 95.9. Those of you listening, following us via the social media. Joe Wega says he's following from Rwanda, Kigali. Rabba Wood, Nemo, Fian is, he said, I'm watching from GSA Road. Thanks, brother. Keep it up. Joseph Sako says, following strategically. Thank you so much. Share the video, share the live, invite others to follow this one. This is a special edition of the Kear Morning Show, and we are here at the grounds of the Capitol building, a special edition where today is Tuesday and today is normal session day, regular session day. Well, I am not so, close with too many legislative terms, legislative proceedings, because, well, I do not have much ideas into legislative matters, but the little that I know, I will bring up because I'm a journalist. So, but I will just tell you, some of the things that are happening here. All right. We hope to speak with maybe some of our colleagues here, our legislative reporters, some of our colleagues who are reporting from the grounds of the Capitol to provide their expertise, their knowledge today here on foreign matters here. Ambassador, okay, so too many people also have joined the live. Raphael Dolo says, I'm watching live from Kansas City, Nima County. Thank you. Sylvester P. Smith says, I'm watching from 72nd Community. Ambassador Levi Page, he says, and following from a Capitol building office, long live the office of Representative Weah of Electoral District 4, Marquis County. Amos Yini says, well, I think anybody who's amongst or in favor should keep out of the Capitol Hill compound and let the lawmakers to handle their own affairs to avoid further crisis. Seemingly, just as I said, Amos, exactly, Last Brown is following D. Melvin Pocoloto is following. He said, good morning, bro. I'm on Ashmore Street following. Thank you, Mambu Rogers. The police just have to be professional today. We need to protect the peace. Exactly. So as I stated, where I'm here, I'm sure they're here to protect lives and property. As you're aware, the essence of the police at every point is to provide, security for everyone, not for one person. Josephus Yabasa, thank you, bro. I'm following you from Ganta. George Christopher Willett, second, following from the Majority Block Avenue. Ambassador Joseph and Kahia Jr. say, I'm following from Rwanda, Kigali. Thank you so much. Abba Kokoy, I'm watching from Monrovia. Abraham Java, I'm watching from Capitolsville. Darlington, God Favor Roberts, he says, watching very closely from a Logantown office. Okay, too many people. Oh, we said Joe, thanks for the update. Watching live from Grand Bassa. Martin Willie, I'm watching from South Korea this evening. Thank you so much. Samuel Sankara K. Johnson, I'm watching from Bong County, Banga City. Bro, thanks for the great job. Yasa Suba, a media colleague from ERBC, is also watching. Thank you, Yasa. Joseph too, I'm following closely from Pipeline Road. So thank you so much. We also live for those of you in Monrovia and other in Liberia. We are live on 95.9. You can listen to the radio also, and you tell us how are you getting us as well. Joseph Toll, Rufus P. Bade is thank you, brother. I'm watching you from Cinco. Snocio Davis says hi. Martin Barkley is watching a brother. Rich S. Mo, deception and hypocrisy is definitely destroying Mama Liberia. And of course, Lawrence Bakoli said, watching you live from MPW, that's Minister of Public Works. Sheriff Moba, I'm watching from Kokoya, Bong County. Snocio Davis watching from Dwazon. Kuku Wallaba, hi guys. Thank you so much, Kuku. Martin Barkley, I'm watching live from St. Paul Bridge, District 16. So, today is Section Day. Speaker Kofa is back in country. Behind him, while he was away in Italy, there were attempts by certain lawmakers to remove him. Over 47 lawmakers affect their signature. But just within 24 hours after they had affected their signatures, some lawmakers decided that it is indeed true that there is a cause to remove the lawmaker, the Speaker of the House. For what reason? One of the lawmakers, or two of them, I will name, Representative Priscilla Cooper took to her Facebook page and wrote that while it is true that, yes, it is by law that we should remove the Speaker, but I think it should be for a cause. But the act of using money to induce lawmakers to remove Speaker Kofa, I think it undermines the tenets of democracy. It undermines the tenets of democracy, and so for some of those reasons, she withdrew her signature. The number was 47, but we've been told. In fact, I've known that the number has dropped now to I think 38. It has dropped to 38, and so before the speaker is removed or any elected official or the deputy speaker is removed, the two-thirds of the majority should have 49 members, signing a resolution. But if you do not have the number, obviously, I mean, then that particular resolution will not be, will not be honored. All right. So again, let's recognize few of our followers again. Rufus speak about it. Okay. He said, "Where is our speaker for now?" Well, the speaker is not here. We are yet to see Speaker Kofa. Speaker Kofa has not arrived. Even the Senate Pro Tem, the Vice President, no lawmakers have arrived here at the grounds of the Capitol. All right. No lawmakers have arrived. Okay, Abdullah Rogers, I'm watching you from Nimba County. Kajik P. Gater, I am Kajik P. Gater. I'm watching you live from my end in Bampa, Nimba County. Thank you, George Tola, watching from Congo Town, Monrovia. We are waiting to see what will happen today Stephen A. Bass, he says, following you live from Dakar, Senegal. Thank you so much. Obadiah Kanga, he says, I'm watching you from Tapeta, Nima County. Tanu Weah Bada, he says, watching you from Ministry of Finance, Development, Planning. And Juicy Kamara, thank you, big man. Juicy, how are you doing this morning? Seku Striker Philanthropist Chroma, following from Caldwell, Louisiana. Ambassador T. Ayuba Sherry, this is why Liberians are going to the Capitol building to see whether the removal of the speaker is constitutional. Aliyu Kamara, good morning, brother. Pana Albert Clinton, watching from Batala. Frank Morris, I'm following you from Kokoya District, Bond County. Thanks for the update, bro. This is it. But it's a sunny day. We're seeing the weather is a little, friendly this morning. The weather is a little friendly. The security here at the aside of the state security, Liberia National Police, aside of the Liberia National Police presence here at deployment, we we also have the presence of the capital security, capital building security. They too are also here. So the police have come to that's 102. The police have also come here to aid them. All right. So where's the other mic? Can you? Okay. Is it here? So okay, so we have a legislative reporter, a very professional media colleague of mine, and he's going to provide. We're going to have a word, and we're going to have this broadcast, together here. But it is just Tuesday. It is just Tuesday, and we're live on Kear Radio 95.9, and of course, our Kear Communications Network. So wherever you are, folks, we say keep following. As my colleague is here, and of course, his name is Archie Weah. Archie Weah is a professional journalist, a legislative reporter at that, and Archie will share his knowledge of what is happening here. He's been here for a while, a very long time. Archie, good morning, my brother.
So, good morning. Good morning. It's a pleasure, Jefferson, to be on the platform Care Radio to discuss issues relative to legislative politics of Capitol Hill. So, thank you so much for inviting me on the platform.
Well, this is a special edition of the Kear Morning Show, and you've been, a legislative reporter. You've been here for a very long period of time. Understand legislative proceedings. First of all, tell me, how is the ground? How do you observe the ground? You've been here for the past week in the absence of the speaker. What have been some of the proceedings here?
Yeah, right now, things are not okay for the fact that we have those rebel lawmakers, those rebelling against the speakership of Senator J. Fonati Kufa as the majority bloc, and the minor bloc that has to do with the speaker bloc, they are not in that number. As you be aware, the Constitution, the standing rules of the House of Representatives that talk about two-thirds of the majority that has to constitute a regular number for a single elected speaker of the House of Representatives. But then there's the issue. Earlier on, so part of last week, people have that conception that J. Fonati Kufa was removed from the resolution, but then that information was true, is diabolical lie. The proceeding is that those lawmakers have the consent. The resolution read was just the initial stage of the entire process. They will have to get HMOs, place that on the agenda for legislative happening. So for instance, after placing that on the agenda, the resolution, they will be given a chance to read the resolution. And after reading the resolution, the speaker will be given due diligence to respond to some of those allegations because it's an allegation. Until it is proven, then the speaker is found guilty of those counts. So the speaker was absent. Some of his strong allies, friends that Foko, Bobby, Kobe, Holding Ground, and all things. But to our ultimate surprise, yesterday, the speaker was to have all of media engagement with legislative press.
Mhm.
But to our ultimate surprise, the speaker therefore in his conference in his forward told that, gentlemen, thing will not be as expected. Right now, we have had discussion with some of our international partners. He even referenced the American ambassador, saying
Yes,
that
yeah.
the American ambassador told him, as a strong ally and friend to him, that, comrade, at this time, don't need confrontation.
There's a peace, but there's a call for
There is a
dialogue.
need, to negotiate. There's a need to negotiate. So, the speaker, understanding his professional background as a seasoned lawyer, the speaker deemed it necessary to negotiate with some of his colleagues. But then, what is so controversial to the extent is that some of those lawmakers from the bloc of the speaker went to the Labrador Anti-Corruption Commission, presenting, presenting their complaints of bribery into the entire process. That again sparked another debate. Others are saying, why is it that speaker will be calling for negotiation and some members from his bloc
Going to
are
the
going to
LACC, calling for
calling for
investigation.
investigation? So right now, this is where the case is. If the speaker needs, negotiation, then there is a need that the complaint filer to LACC,
Okay, if you want it,
until,
after the
but then
whole.
the LACC themselves you just into the president.
Yeah, because see, yesterday they came up with a report after some investigation. According they linked two government entities, the Labrador Water and Sewer Corporation and the Ministry of Transport, of inducing money financing the removal of the speaker, a sum of over some 750,000 US dollars.
So the process here is that the removal of the speaker right now, is somehow 50-50. There's a possibility, and the possibility is, of him being on seat, and also, at certain point that we can say is 50 to 100. But then speaker has what it takes now from now to Thursday to negotiate. If the speaker fails to negotiate from now to Thursday, then definitely things will not be like him, because you have the majority bloc trying to work session to have their own session elsewhere.
Does it mean that this is the
If those guys have session in any of those chamber at the Capitol building with the majority bloc presenting their resolution, agreeing upon it, and voted upon and agreed, definitely it's a trouble for the center. Wow. Because the rule says on the grounds of the Capitol, and session being held in any of those bigger chambers. And the joint chambers at times not make us our session. Right?
yeah?
They
So
have the temporary
chamber.
Because they are renovating the actual chamber. So the joint chambers or the temporary chambers. And the joint chambers for where those for rebellion lawmakers are going to the session, they definitely have the majority. They have the majority.
I read a resolution that 2/3 of the majority. Get a 49.
So they have 49.6, 48.6 or 49.
Yeah, but we've been told. I've been told. I don't know how true that the initial 47 lawmakers that signed the resolution, some withdrew, and the number has dropped. So I don't know. You from the capital, you from here. I don't know how whether you have heard that the number has dropped.
So what is happening now? Some lawmakers are playing double games. Some of them are, because the problem. The problem right now at the capital here. The problem is those new lawmakers. Doing where money is, they want to go in. If he hears the money on the other side, they will go there. The money on the other side, they will go there. So now that's the problem. And again, this is the first problem of government. The issue of the tax, they gotta be after them. You can't have people, lawmaker, chasing money instead of chasing things that matters on the country. To admit those new lawmakers are actually running after the money.
The new ones. Yeah, because, and I want to hold you there. Yesterday, I saw a post from District 8 representative. He did a post that meant we were not here, but we're here.
Principle for is obvious, right? Principle from the government,
Unity Party.
will always be that. For them, they are majority of them are those people who are supporting the speakership of Richard Coon, the level of Sam Nakuga, Clark County law because these are people. But then there are few of them, few of them, like the level of Marcus Thomas. Marcus Thomas is the chair of judiciary at the council. But then we see, kind of double game being played by him. Something to the question. Uh, Anthony F. Williams.
Yeah, from
Anthony F.
Maryland.
Williams is the chair of WASH.
Oh, watch, and that I was told yesterday by Grand Chile County District 3 when I hosted him, Honorable Jacob DB. He said, in fact, he called he brought the attention, he brought the proposal on board on the floor, calling for the establishment of the WASH committee. And then the speaker established, he was voted upon, and it was established, and the speaker Kopa made him chair of that committee, but he's against the speaker. He wants to remove the speaker.
So that's the problem. You see, that's double games. Right now, you don't know as to whether Anthony F. Williams is a spy in the opposition bloc or he's actually, plotting to remove Speaker J. Fanatic Kofa. So until Thursday, today is just the preface of what will happen on Thursday. If the speaker fails to get the actual number of votes Thursday, then definitely it will be wrong for him. But then as you may be aware, there are many things, there are many things those lawmakers race that made. Some of those lawmakers actually had their own defense. Like the speaker said, this place here, you loudly disagree. But at the end of the day, they will become, there will always be a common ground. Removing the speaker is not a single individual. The executive got to be involved. And there are many people that got to be involved. As you can see, the speaker have a very good working relationship with the executive. So we're hoping to see the unexpected, but then stay here.
Let's look at the economy a bit. So here is something. The issue of education, health, agriculture, uh, drug intake continues to skyrocket. Police, security being they're underpaid and civil servants. But lawmakers, money coming in, being given to lawmakers. We saw District 2 Representative Dr. Collins. So
That's an allegation. Who knows as well Luther Collins got that money somewhere. Well, Luther Collins is supporting the super block.
Yeah, because
So
he said he was playing a double standard game.
Yeah, so you know what makes the thing go very alarming is that say LCC decide to profit the matter, the LCC do their funding, okay, come out because there are some other links. For the fact that LCC will say there are fundings from the Labrador Water and Sewer, the transport ministry. This is something alarming. They got to start funding. They got to start digging out the fund. But then some other lawmakers are feeling, trouble by everything. This vice president. They have never been so. Other people been saying they've been removing speaker, they've been removing speaker. But now today, all those things have been having a part for you to see LCC coming up with touch of hope. For the fact that the integrity of the first of government will be questioned. That you have to bribe people to unseat or elect our official, then definitely LCC has to be involved. But then why the unseating speaker has to do with the economic that it has nothing to do with it. Let us try to fund.
We're looking at we're talking about alleged money now being used, induced into the system, into the process, because there's a sum of $15,000. If you multiply that by if they will get like 47 the 47 lawmakers previously, if you multiply that, 48. If you,
we see some of them, trying
it was
to share away from
$705,000.
Some of them trying to share away from other things. How will you see or the hearing people what is it? Why can that hearing be a political? So we just have to beat that. Some of our lawmakers they have the very thing that they take training to admit some of them are very people that they
So what do you expect today? The speaker is yet to arrive. All the lawmakers are yet to arrive.
So mind you, this place here right now, okay, it's like Sano County 2023 election between Beton THA and Credon County. Who will be the first to arrive on the scene?
So we've seen Honorable Marvin Poole.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Archie Guan is a professional journalist who for today's Liberia TV. He's been providing his knowledge as a legislative reporter as well. We just witnessed the arrival of the chair on rules, orders, and administration, Number Joey Marvin Cole. He's just arrived in the building. There you see his vehicle. Just arrived and he's been escorted by his security and he's going into the building. So, folks, that is a few lawmakers are arriving here, but as of now, everything is under control. Police are here deployed at every entry point, and of course, the Capitol building security, legislative security, so to speak, legislative security are also here. So the police have come to aid these people in making sure that the process is handled amicably, but we do not want a situation where there will be chaos. We need calm. Like yesterday, the speaker said he was not addressing, major press conference, but what he was doing is to call for calm, is to call for negotiation amongst and lawmakers. So we live on Kear Radio FM 95.9, Kear Communications Network, KEAR, Kear Communications Network, and also live on YouTube. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's recognize again, go back to our Facebook page and recognize few persons who have joined the live here this morning. Of course, following Jeff S. Roberts Jr. says he's watching. Uh, Roosevelt Jawle is also watching. He said, "Good morning. I'm watching from Australia." Brooks Fire says, I'm Brooks Fire following from Banga. Vincent S. Blamo says, I'm watching live from Lagbasi Zoo community. Amara Donzo says, Mandingo program announces in Grand Bassa County to Magic FM 99.3. Diego Godwin Sese says, Prince Sese, watching from Nimba District 3, Campley City. We also have Mambu Rogers. He said history has shown that the Unity Party is noted for removing speakers in the past. This same Unity Party was in power, saw two speakers were removed. They are back in power. We are noticing the removal of another speaker. This is very wrong for our democracy. The removal of a speaker is by law also. JFK is back to work today. JFK is J. Fonati Kofa. We've seen uh, the special assistant to the chair on Ways, Means and Finance is also here. Sahai has just entered. Matthew Betula Moba says, I'm watching from uh, red light. Uh, so thank you. Please share. Jenkins, where he said, Mr. My friend, please answer the main question. Uh, so Gabriel, so Rich S. Moore says, from what I am observing, Liberia will never progress. Deception and hypocrisy doing the very thing they spoke against. Uh, uh, Gabriel Wilson said, my bro, those guys need to have up to 49 voters to unseat, unseat, it should be unseat the speaker. Senator Nathaniel Fallow McGill has just arrived in the building. He has just arrived. He just passed us that Senator McGill there from Margibi County. He's just arrived as well. So lawmakers are arriving. Samuel Peter said allegedly running after money, stop making non okay senseless statement without evidence. Jenkins where and is now answering Don Bobby. There will be no war coming soon. He said there'll be another war coming soon. And Amos Yeni said, Mayama, sorry, please, we don't want to do this on Facebook. Bobby, who's bringing the war? Do you know what war does? Ambassador T. Ayuba Siafa, the guys want the speaker out to impeach President Waka in favor of VP Kung in the interest of Limbayan in the government because Speaker Kofa and the CDC is not in favor of the impeachment of Waka because with Waka 2029 is Weah. Cecilia Zulu watching from Australia. Thank you so much. Zuana Konowa Jr. following from Cape Mount. Salif Xavier, RT is watching from the office. Thank you so much. My colleague, my workmate is following from the office. Moses Kia, I'm watching from My Gatnosville Town Hall community. Samuel K. Belair is watching from DC, that's United States. Emmanuel Gabla Kranga Cephas Jr. Watching from Upper Darby, Pennsylvania, USA. Cy Gustin Bayo is watching. Uh, Jomaza God always favor. I'm watching from Brookville. Cyrus Tenwa, I'm following you from SKD Community Brooks Fire. Please get nearer to the building so that we can get some information from the house. Please, I'm in the building already. Um, Teba Jensen watching from my hustle ground. All right, so that's it. Keep following, folks, wherever you are. This is a special edition of the Kear Morning Show here on Kear Radio 95.9 and Kear Communications Network on Facebook and YouTube as well. Uh, so keep following wherever you are. Share the live, invite other to follow. All right. So we're gonna move around again. We will move around. Uh, we will move around. So you want to switch the camera? Take the camera. We'll talk to maybe some Starbucks here of the. Let's move around. Let's see whether we can talk to some Starbucks here at the grounds of the capital. Uh, this is This is a special edition of Kia Morning Show. It is live on Kia Radio, FM 95.9. You can tune into 95.9 for those of you on Facebook. You can also tune into 95.9 and you will get us clear as well. We're coming to you live from the grounds of the Capitol. Today is session day. Speaker Kofa is back in his absence. There was an attempt calling for his impeachment, his removal into office. Some lawmakers are disenchanted. They feel that the speaker is, carrying on some alleged conflict of interest according to their resolutions. All right. Uh, that's what they're saying here. Augustine T. Java, okay, from Grand Bassa County, Bonnie Dabla from Bomi County is also watching as well. So we say keep following, folks. Schools of all journalists are here arriving uh, here at the grounds of the Capitol. It is the time in Monrovia is 14 minutes past 9 in Monrovia. We are yet to see the arrival of the speaker, the deputy speaker, the chair, Ways, Means, and Finance Representative Dixon Sibo of District 16, and other, legislators. We've seen uh, Eugene Colley of Bond County, District Number 5, Adjacent Rap, Representative Eugene Colley, Adjacent Rap, in also. And so lawmakers are coming one after the other. They are coming to session, gradually coming to work. So, but we, um, the police are here. The Liberia National Police at every entry points, leading towards the Capitol building. They are here, the back, the front, and every other corner. Even at the Ministry of Internal Affairs wing, they are also here. So we say keep following and keep a special edition of the Kia Morning Show. I'm your host, Jefferson Weah, bringing you this live as a broadcast from the ground of the Capitol. It is in continuation of attempts to remove Speaker Fonati Kofa by several reasons and several other lawmakers for some reasons they don't agree with
health services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the how they call it, the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Kear. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see this is the office of Amazing Kear. We want to welcome the Care Network in here.
Okay, this is the rebel group listing. We were called by them to make sure that Honorable Luther signed on the listing, and they were able to give him 15,000. Based upon that, we arrived on the scene, and we for them were able to get a listing for them. They give each person 15,000. At the end of the day, after the process, they give you the balance 10,000. This is a listing, as you can see. Lawmakers are signed and receive 15,000 to illegally remove the speaker. This is the honorable who received the 15,000 and Honorable Luther and the money, as you can see. Please display the money. This is the money, 15,000 out of US.
Colette took 200.
Colette took extra money for only again. Colette who also facilitating the process to remove the speaker. So this is a rebel listing. The total number they get here
47
is 47 to make sure that they remove the speaker. And these have been sponsored. These have been sponsored by Honorable Thomas Fala and the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Jeremiah Criminal Coon. These are the things they involved in because they refuse to conduct audit. This guy refused to conduct audit after the speaker agreed that the house should be audited for transparency and accountability. Based upon that, the plotter against the honorable speaker for that evil. So we have the listing here.
So put in the middle. Ain't no.
Okay, this is the rebel group listing. We were called by them to make sure that Honorable Luther signed on the listing, and they were able to give him 15,000. Based upon that, we arrived on the scene, and we for them were able to get a listing for them. They give each person 15,000. At the end of the day, after the process, they give you the balance 10,000. This is a listing, as you can see. Lawmakers are signed and receive 15,000 to illegally remove the speaker. This is the honorable who received the 15,000 and Honorable Luther and the money, as you can see. Please display the money. This is the money, 15,000 out of US.
Colette took 200.
Colette took extra money for only again. Colette who also facilitating the process to remove the speaker. So this is a rebel listing. The total number they get here
47
is 47 to make sure that they remove the speaker. And these have been sponsored. These have been sponsored by Honorable Thomas Fala and the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Jeremiah Criminal Coon. These are the things they involved in because they refuse to conduct audit. This guy refused to conduct audit after the speaker agreed that the house should be audited for transparency and accountability. Based upon that, the plotter against the honorable speaker for that evil. So we have the listing here. We for them, and at the end of the day, we capture the listing. Thank you.
We got a whole.
This is Amazing Kear Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the how they call it, the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Kear. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see this is the office of Amazing Kear. We want to welcome the Kear Network in here.
Hey, no.
Okay, this is the rebel group listing. We were called by them to make sure that Honorable Luther signed on the listing, and they were able to give him 15,000. Based upon that, we arrived on the scene, and we for them were able to get a listing for them. They gave each person 15,000. At the end of the day, after the process, they give you the balance 10,000. This is the listing, as you can see. Lawmaker has signed and received 15,000 to illegally remove the speaker. This is the honorable who received the 15,000, and Luther and the money, as you can see, please display the money. This is the money, 15,000 out of US.
Colette took 200.
Colette took extra money for only again. Colette who also facilitating the process to remove the speaker. So this is a rebel listing. The total number they get here is 47 to make sure that they remove the speaker. And this have been sponsored. This have been sponsored by Honorable Thomas Fala and the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Jeremiah Criminal Coon. These are the things they involved in because they refused to conduct audit. This guy refused to conduct audit after the speaker agreed that the house should be audited for transparency and accountability. He refused. Based upon that, they plotted a coup against the honorable speaker for that removal. So we have the listing here. We for them, and at the end of the day, we capture the listing. Thank you.
We got a whole.
This is Amazing Kear Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the how they call it, the high-end.
So, folks, welcome back. Josh, can you hear me? Am I okay?
Yes, yeah, okay now, my brother.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, folks. Thanks for rejoining us. Take your time. Take your time. Thanks for rejoining us. This is the Kear Morning Show. This is the Kear Morning Show here on Kear Radio, FM 95.9. We are live again from the grounds of the Capitol. Yes, come. Welcome back to the Kear Morning Show on Kear Radio, FM 95.9, Kear Communications Network, Facebook. Watch me. Please look at me. Sorry, folks. So this is the back of the Capitol building. This is how it is here. This is the back of the Capitol building. Legislative staffers are coming to work, and the presence of the police are also here. And of course, but it's just a special edition of the Kear Morning Show on Kear Radio. FM 95.9. You can tune in if you are listening to us. In us. Police.
So the location here at the front gate, the police are there to show that the right place just so they can so the police are here. Now you have to be identified before you come in. You have to show your identity before you enter this building today. It's not just anyone that will just enter here. You have to show your identity before you can come in. And so normally here you see legislative security. Legislative security are here to control who all comes in. But today it is not the case. We have the Liberia National Police supporting the legislative security, making sure that all comes in and go out. It's not just anyone that will enter. And even if you're a journalist, you have to be identified. You have to show your identity, your ID card, or you must also be a legislative supporter. So, you know, to that effect, before you can enter here. Because today is a special day. Today is a very special day. It is not the normal, Capitol building that you see, you've been seeing. Today is a very different day. Speaker Cooper is back, and today they will be in session. But yesterday, like I told you, the speaker initially should have had a press conference, but no, he did not have a press conference. According to him, he was being advised also by his U.S. counterparts that there should be a call for dialogue and negotiation from those who are against him. And so to that line or effect, he called for calm, he called to every press conference because according to him, he did not want to spark fire to increase the tension. So the press conference was cancelled yesterday. But as it is, this is just, this is how it is here. This is what is happening here at the grounds of the Capitol building. We hope to have also share with us their presence here. How they're going to how are they going on by putting everything under control, making sure that things are put in place, making sure that nobody gets harmed. Because we've been told, like I said right earlier on, we've been told that you supporters of CDC, supporters of CDC here. But why are they coming here? Some will say this is Capitol building. Nigerians are welcome here. They can come here. They can come here. Now you see, what is Alright, so that's it. Yeah, we will try to for security. Okay. Yeah, so last week, there was some person aspiring so we were told that's what you might live on the radio. Your life on the radio. Yeah, we're told I'm going away. Red Hat of collaboration, the residents police. We had a problem last week where lawmakers were you know, on a self-defense. Now, percent for the security, I get involved with the politics. We are here to protect all of us from this party right after the facility. Our responsibility of the security is to protect all of us from here. So, a few days ago, we have information that today we're going to do a thankful. So, we're informed and the judge said that before anybody enter today, if you have an ID card, and then maybe you have a problem with ID card in the department is going to submit a list of people who don't have ID card in the department. Who some department there? They submitted a list, even the speaker, other department, even from the Senate. They submitted a list to the legislative yesterday. So, Kim is only the police, we're working with police. Police is not security. They're full and full our limitation. Yeah, they have the responsibility. So we keep working with the police, working with the police, say, we've been working with them for a very long time. We know them. Where do they get here? So we know where they are, we don't work here. So the list will determine the department will ask you for your name. You don't have an ID card, but at least you have one ID card, maybe insurance ID card, insurance ID card, that will put the name on the paper. Let's see what things, but because of the tension, all kind of the gate, so you know, but there's many people that will always be, they don't talk. So that's they're not a surprise. Not a surprise. There's a responsibility to help out in the process, what the situation will tell him. So we do that today, we started out today because we saw here today. So we have to work with them. We're so happy working with them.
They were given a strict mandate jacket. So that what they were enforcing upon say their name should be on the listing and they should mark their article. And some of the according to some of the guys that were coming here, you know, they were not having article. Even though many of them are claiming that they are working here.
So people that people can have article. So then I went to the kid and many people they bought houses. Most of the staff don't have article.
On that group, they should be allowed to enter.
Oh, that would say submit even the press. The press submitted the needs that this. The bomb houses price, the Senate price, the whole price. They submitted the needs of journalists. To everybody because today no normal day. There's no more working, no more working right there. Right from the south, you got right here. Today there's no right. There's no right for Starbucks.
Starbucks don't have right today.
Today, the security have right. Because the situation that is going on. Yeah, today the security have the right. Starbucks don't have right here today. Yes. So to the start. There's no right, no right but today. The right have been buried. Starbucks here until things can get normal. But today we're not in a normal situation. The normal situation. So to the start, that's it.
When you say operation and legislative security, and so he's been talking to us. This is the Kear Morning Show on Kear Radio 95.9. We're live, but I mean it is just a normal regulation here that today it is not a normal section day, folks. It is not a normal section day. Let's move. Let's go to the other place. Let's move further. We're going down, folks. Kear Radio 95.9, Kear Communications Network, special edition of the Kear Morning Show with me, Jefferson Weah, and of course, we are here at the grounds of the Capitol show, bringing you a vivid picture of what is happening, how the ground is, and staffers of the legislature are here also. But he listened to the Deputy for Operations. He said that today it is not a today the staffers' rights have been buried, meaning that they do not have all the rights like normal day that they would just come and say they won't do anything because it is a very tense day today here according to him. Why is it tense today? It's session day and it's a special session day. As a matter of fact, today the speaker is back and he will be going into some matters, calling for some negotiations now here because there have been this quote unquote attempts to remove speaker profile. There have been the attempts to remove the speaker. So it is what is happening. We are moving around, taking around to the other gate to show you, I mean, how it is, what is happening there. But normally, today, in fact, when you come here, you have to display your identity. Even if you're a journalist, we've been told that there's a list of legislative reporters. Especially from the Senate wing to the House of Representatives. So it is not just anyone that will display ID card as a journalist, and then you'll be allowed to enter in. All right, so you have to display your ID card, and you must be a legislative reporter before you just don't be on the south. So that's just how it is here today. Barney Douglas, falling from Gombe County, Amos Weah, watching my Grand Judas, where you said Chen, District 1. Also, Young Smith Money says, I'm a farmer, Chen, District from living in the city of Monrovia. Please inform Jeremiah Soka to report that corruption money well. We can't speak to that yet. Elisha Brooks here, he says, good morning, guys. So this is the Kear Morning Show, and we are on the side of the building now that is facing the University of Liberia. The side of the building that faces the University of Liberia. And of course, you have the presence of police here. They're also here. Is that a normal day? It's not a normal day here. The media colleague, you want to come and you want to speak on a special edition, and you are enforced for one of the platforms, as a matter of fact, in the Banner Morning Show.
Already. So the sport you like you and apart from that, I have
so this is Mr. Vladi, a media colleague, and you like as part of a special edition of the Kear Morning Show here radio. So welcome, brother. Thank you. The out of this group. Tell us a bit about this whole happening.
it is one of the speakers of all of the people is the issue and number. This legislature is you get to all of the forms, write all of the communications, right? All of those numbers come back to the time Upa group said, and they got the numbers. If 49 men and women should be prepared to raise their hand. For example, if I'm a member of this place and I don't want to speak up, I should be able to muster the courage to go out there into the horses' chambers to put a bill on the floor to present a case. And that case in question, we don't want me. The rule says there, meaning 49, but put their hand up. Honorable Winston Blading, President, step aside. Honorable James, Honorable Promo, Honorable whatsoever, we all reaches 49, then it means use instead. But if they put 49, okay, 49, 45 men to stay with him. 25 to stay with him. But in the case of more than 30, the only thing we see happening here based on my 13 years of experience in this place is that there was a representative will not conduct a regular session for him. If the shows for the quorum of 37, but the rules and procedures of the House of Representatives say, in order for you to conduct normal basis, you must constitute a quorum. Better than that, we go into conduct normal basis. So we expect for number basis not to be what I have to do based on my experience because of the numbers. If forward can come up with 37, it means that like basis will go. If you come out here 36, the lack of it. That's how it's going to be there. So the whole process of the like people business will be small in the sense that there will be no more. But Copa remains speaker. Copa can choose to resign due to pressure, due to intervention from the international communities and other local organizations, including like Broad Council of Churches, please for ordinary Liberians, because we now want to store the need to put stop to the workings of the local House of Representatives, because Liberians want to do business. That's how I feel it. Anything, if I can choose to say, I will now resign. So they can come out with that 49. So they can come out with a full ready to see happening for now. Because last week there was somewhere around 49. For the weekend,
So the number dropped to 78.
so you see, so men are coming to go on the other. The two parties are determined. The Copa group is determined to increase the numbers, while the anti-Copa group is also determined to increase the numbers.
So the process of the I don't know, I think it's but with information that there are supporters of the opposition CDC and the Unity Party attempting to also come over. I mean, should we see these things happening when this is a legislative matter?
Well, it depends on the market as well. But on the other hand, don't forget that the police.
So now, I know the police have the innocent right, I know the police have that, but I'm talking about no support of CDC and Unity Party coming when it is a legislative matter.
The main question that I want to get is CDC solving. And other hand, if they really establishment. So you see, when the man is removed, perhaps the next person doesn't say, I mean, you know, the money government, they will vote for a city. So a platform has been created and for cover the side. So you see, that's a policy. The city is the biggest one was not they want to stay with them. So you see, how this thing play.
Pointing fingers, accusing fingers to two entities of government, the Ministry of Transport and the Liberal Water Straw Corporation. Some side of the out into the process for the attempt to remove the park.
But of bribery is evident. In LCC, of all of the lines, ministry and agencies of government in the country, the LCC went just think of the unit. Well, the LCC said, and I quote, they established that the funds used to reimburse to the full park came from those two institutions account. Now the LCC need to establish high budget. It's a case, if you listen to the commission, it's something that they want to beyond all reasonable doubt. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. What is innocent to proving in the court of competent religion? What are the posted less than hours after the release? They see any day you get. You get into the case. And you guys are that was not a post of Buhari. It's been followed. Respond for everybody. Why you back? Then we as we speak, he's doing the job.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so the Kear Morning Show, one special edition of the Kear Morning Show here on Kear Radio FM 95.9. We're live here at the Capitol building. And of course, those of you following us via Radio Land, you can also tune in to see, a picture of what is happening here. And we just spoke with, a veteran reporter, a long-term reporter here at the grounds of the Capitol, Mr. Vladimir, Banana FM Media. Let's bring the camera close. Just come this way. Come this way. We're live on 95.9. You have to show your identity before you enter. Now we've been told that there's a list also that are being given that we're given to the police. That was given to the police. Not just anyone will be allowed in here. Not just anyone that will be allowed in here. You have to be staff here, you have to be elected, put on your ID card, be identified before you can enter here. Even if you identify, you are identified, you have to exercise patience, you have to be, you know, very much, how do I term it? Orderly in how you do it. You have to go by the rules, play by the rules. All right. This is what is happening here. This is what is happening here. This is what is happening here. It's a special edition of the Kear Morning Show on Kear Radio. FM Amplified for Kear Communications Network. We're also live on YouTube. You can subscribe to our channel, or you can just tune in to 95.9 and you get us right now as we bring you things happening here at the grounds of the capital. One that like say, good job, my brother. Good job. And so this particular show, it normally comes to an end at 10 o'clock, but it is a special edition. Like I said, San County District Representative Alex Weah. That's what I said. My see, it is the momentum. Everyone. And it's just a edition. Here, morning show, here, here, radio, we have the 95.9. Of course, we are here at the grounds of the capital, of Capitol Hill. So you can tune into 95.9, and of course, listen to us on both our Facebook page and also subscribe to our channel and tell us how to get the global market. So today we said, on this special edition of the Kear Morning Show, we thought to bring the show out here for our viewers to see what is happening, what's unfolding here at the people and share with me Japan. Yet around the deputy speaker yet to around as well. As it is, I mean, the ground is getting back a little bit. Staffers are coming in here. Lawmakers are arriving one after the other. They continue to come. And so we say, keep following wherever you are. Tune into 95.9 as well as we're live on the radio. And so, and tell us what, leave your comments. We're going to read them out. We recognize it here on this special edition of the Kear Morning Show. We thought to bring the show outside. And this is our job as journalists. Inform you, like humans, about things that are happening, the happenings of events at the grounds of the Capitol buildings. And so we say, keep following. Mr. Welcome. This way. Yeah.
What is?
So, folks, today is a special day. Like I said, it is indeed a special day. It is not the normal session day, the normal Capitol building. You will notice, you will see, because prior to our coming earlier this morning, we noticed a huge presence of police deployment at every entry point leading towards the Capitol building. And so we decided to make it to take the show out here to you instead of just sitting on the radio, but we bring the show out. So it is a special edition of the Kear Morning Show on Kear Radio FM 95.9. And so wherever you are, folks, we are outside today and we here. My name is Jefferson Weah, your host. Something Weah is behind the camera. Jonathan T. Mobile is also here assisting the process. We've spoken with a few legislative reporters here, two of our colleagues. We've spoken with them. They've given their knowledge, they've given their side, what they observe, what they think, what they know of the attempt to remove Speaker Kofa. Attempts were made, but then upon the arrival of the Speaker, he initially announced a press conference, but on yesterday, he somersaulted, and according to him, he was being advised by his U.S. counterparts, especially the U.S. embassy, that there's a need. He called for negotiations. There's a need that he called for dialogue, and indeed, this is what Liberians want to see. But Liberians outside it, when they go to the polls during elections, they go for change, but they 15,000 coming in, given to 47 lawmakers. Well, it is yet to be proven whether it was actually given, but District 2 representative of Bipolar County, Luther Collins, displayed $14,800 on camera. That indeed, he played a game. He pretended to be a member of this block and a member of the other block. So 2 blocks. So he pretended to be a member of each of the blocks. So he displayed that money along with Edward Papi Flomo. And so, but then they went to the LACC. They filed a complaint calling on the LACC to investigate the matter. Yesterday, the LACC came out with a report pointing accusing fingers to 2 agencies, 2 entities of government, the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, the Ministry of Transport, of allegedly using some 750,000 to aid the process in the removal. So the speaker, so this is we see this is a representative. Down, Kear Morning Show live on the radio. So welcome to the welcome to Kear Morning Show. Okay, you're live on the radio. Excuse me, please, guys. What's next? What's the moment, please?
I'm here to work. I'm here to work.
On the radio. What do we expect from you guys today?
What we've come to do the people's work. Today is Tuesday, session day, and so our people elected us to serve them well, and that's why I've come to work. I'm supposed to be on today, and that's why I'm here. So I'm going to session. That starts 10 o'clock.
You mean your regular chamber?
Oh yes, I mean that's where we were elected to be. You know, the regular chambers is where we're going. We expect that our colleagues will come today. All of us will have session. That's what we expect.
What about the how sincere is to be with
On what basis you questioning my sincerity?
what I was saying, your president is around speaker profile for the opposition community is not sincere.
Which opposition community?
I mean, for the good establishment.
I contest as an independent candidate. I won as an independent candidate. I'm here representing the people of District Number 7, Montserrat County.
Okay.
On what basis are you questioning my sincerity being with Ponatikopa? At one point in time,
At the time, some Liberians are saying, Honorable Emmanuel Down cannot be trusted in the process. They're having to spy.
tell them Emmanuel Down's a different person. He's here to do the Liberian people's job.
Will you be in session?
I'm going to session. That's why I'm here.
That's the voice of this Senate Representative Emmanuel Down, folks. He's not even being in session. It is a special edition of the Kear Morning Show, and we're live at the grounds of the Capitol. So wherever you are, folks, we say keep following. And you can also tune in to 95.9, and you will get us clear of every happenings here at the grounds of the Capitol. You will get us clear. And he's spoken. But we show here, you have to see the speaker. But I mean, other lawmakers are here, arriving gradually, and they are, speaking to our microphones. Today is a special day. It is a special day in Liberia, and so well, we hope that the situation will be handled amicably, as the speaker has said. He's calling for dialogue. There's a room for negotiation, and so there's no need to have confrontation from the other bloc, even though there are other lawmakers. Initially, the numbers were 47, but 24 hours after the resolution was read, some lawmakers withdrew their signatures from the resolution on the basis of the process being biased. It was some based on some alleged allegation of bribery into the process, and so they had to withdraw their signatures. All right. So we say keep following wherever you are, folks. It's a special edition. We just had a word with the District 7 representative. Janet Barkley is also watching. Thank you so much, folks. So we're here, man. You working us out today? You working here? You want to tell us? You want to tell our microphone? You from the Senate? Yeah. Are you from the Senate? What's up? Okay. All right, folks. Some of the Starbucks of the lawmaker account, but this money of some 15,000 given to 47. If you multiply the amount I mean, we still have a challenge in the health sector. We have challenge when it comes to education, when it comes to security. In fact, the issue of drugs continue to skyrocket. Youth unemployment rate continue to increase. And then where is the money coming from? Alleged 15,000 coming from to give to lawmaker. Now, the Water and Sewer Library, Water and Sewer Corporation, the Ministry of Transport has been dragged into this issue. Yesterday, they have been dragged into this issue of financing the removal, the alleged the attempt of the removal of Speaker Kofa. We don't know whether the information is true, but just 1 hour after we saw the Labrador Water and Sewer, the Kear also for report denying the allegation that indeed they have no part to play into the removal of the speaker. Whether money was given, they did not give money, but it is from the LACC. We will wait to see the report to know more as the conversation continues around the block. But today we hear the Kear Morning Show special edition. Capitol Building on FM 95.9, and also we live on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, and follow all the happenings. Thanks to Josh Weah, who is sitting at control there, making sure all of the things that happen. Representative Prince South Football, we see you coming. District 9 Representative South Football, Sets of Rob. District 9.
Why are you here today? I came to feel like job. Which side are you going to be on today?
I'm on the right side. When I think as a speaker, I mean, we must do the people's job. The people elected us to work for them. Then we are on an obligation to work for them.
Now, as we speak, there is a person side who have said they're going to be having session up there today. What do you make in the John Chambers? What do you make of it?
Like I said this morning on OKFM, we are all leaders, and we owe this to the Liberian people. I think the best thing we can do, and I'm encouraging all of my police who may have had some issues with the speaker that they have expressed. I think the best thing to do is to come and sit in the right chambers so that we can express those issues, go by the rules. And once you express those issues against the speaker, I mean, the speaker will have to leave from presiding. The deputy speaker will preside. And the speaker can also speak to those issues that they have spoken to against him. He can address those issues. But I mean, doing that, this is wrong. Last Thursday, there was no section. Today, I mean, the kind of thing we're doing, we should be sitting today thinking how the people to JFK should be helped and all other public hospitals in Liberia. We should be discussing the role. All of the roles are damaging this country. What can we do as leaders to solve these problems? Today, the bread and butter issue have not been solved. Some of our people going to bed on empty stomach. Some of our parents have not been able to pay their children fees. What can we do to also empower the private sectors in Liberia? Because everybody will not work in government. What kind of posture can we put out there that will encourage investors to come to Liberia, so that most of our brothers and sisters today who are graduating from university and other people who learn trades, they can have something to do. That should be our concern as heirs of this land. But to come here and be behaving in this manner, we don't even care for the people we represent. I think it's wrong. Fonati is the speaker, and there are issues they have raised. We should not ignore those issues, but let them come in the right chambers so that we can solve those problems.
All of what you said, just a minute.
On the radio, my name is Jefferson. We are special edition of the Kear Morning Show, 95.9. Yesterday, the LACC came out with a report pointing accusing fingers to two agencies, two entities of government, Ministry of Transport and the Labrador Water and Sewer Corporation, of financing the removal of the speaker. What can you say?
So the LACC has her job to do, and I have my job to do. My job has to do with my TD cardinal responsibilities. And once the LACC, there's a complaint that have reached on the LACC desk, and they have probed into the matter. I listened to the press conference from the boss of the LACC. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt so that they can do their work. I should not expect anything, but I should expect the right decision from them. So I cannot prejudge what they have to say, because they have to go into the matter, investigate it, and make sure that they come up with the right results.
Has to do with the integrity of the horse.
Yes, obviously it has to do with the integrity of the horse.
This is why I'm calling all of my colleagues, bro, our children, most especially all of you here holding microphone. Nobody here past 40, 45. We are all young people here, okay? This is about our generation, and the other generation is fading away already. What are we doing? So whatever decision we make here will have a positive or negative impact on your lives. So this is not about healing or celebrating one group of people. It's about making sure you ask all lawmakers to do the needful. Because if we don't set precedents, if we don't set the right example as the first branch of government, I mean, we don't expect any other government to do better.
Before I agree with you, asking all lawmakers to do the needful, but CDC got 25 lawmakers here. If some of you are said to be stubborn on the other side, where are we with the coalition? If all 25 stands behind Kofa with the others, Kofa got a good team.
Chief, CDC is a law-abiding party. CDC is one of the most responsible party in the Republic of Liberia. CDC respects the rights of everyone. So, I mean, being a sedition and winning on CDC ticket, I mean, you have your constitutional right. So, I mean, being a sedition, I mean, they see it differently. They define it differently.
You are always supposed to be party discipline. What happened this time around? What's going on?
We are, like I said, even our colleagues that went on the other side, they may have had their issues, but let them come so that we can sit in chambers and discuss the issue. This issue is above political parties. This issue is above individualism. This issue is above personal interest. This is about Liberia. Whatever we do here today, tomorrow, I mean, it is showing out there. Even those investors, those people that, I mean, we're going out to ask for assistance. If they see these kind of things happening in the country, to the branch of government that should agree on whoever come in this country as an investor, that will have to agree. If this first branch of government is behaving this way, I mean, you're going to discourage all investors. So I'm asking, even you, the journalists, let us try to handle this issue in the right way so that Liberia can be a better place. Thank you.
When you shut down the joint chamber today, that you did on the reason issue of the alleged bribery at the Capitol building here has brought the House's repetition to
See, the issue is repetitional, and that is their job.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so je savais. Focus.
Why are you? You know why?
What's the sound like doing here? Liberia sits there too far there. You creating the second sound.
There is a law. The law, we have a speaker and we have a chamber. The law was written and say if for the non-lawmaker show up and say they don't want a speaker, we'll let come out go. You will not stay. Until you get for the non, you don't waste your time.
All right. That's it. That's it. That's it. You just wait your time. Then it changes. Well, that's better if you can hear. The other side. Get the charge. See. So we see members of the opposition bloc. Members of the opposition bloc are here. District 11 representative Richard Nangbeku, the other lawmakers. They want to remove. Folks, this is it. You're live here at the Capitol building. See, Sekou Kone are all here. So the opposition bloc, will they get the number today? The opposition bloc, will they get the number today? Will they get the number? Will they get the number? Will they get the number today?
That is the biggest question. Nine. So 25, and then all here. Priscilla Cooper, who withdrew her signature earlier on, is also here. We're seeing her again. So she withdrew her signature. She's now. So lawmakers are around the opposition bloc who are calling for the removal of Speaker. Yeah, and all of the are there. We'll just get the number, install the district number in the office round. For the removal of will he be? That's the biggest question. That means answer. So more lawmakers, more representatives are still coming. More of them. They are still coming. They are still coming. But for the life of Kear. They will get our money.
Huh? Let's then stop the young wood. Who is the chairman of this block? Just some grass.
Kear communication, Kear reading at 5.9. And the captain video, of course, over here with Jefferson. Lawmakers against the don't like my camera. Like me. Don't like my camera. I ain't just anywhere. So where am I doing? Where am I doing? We don't be okay. So we don't know. Post Samuel, representing the co-guide of District Number 5, Lima County, is the head of the.
You don't come here for now. Where are you coming for now?
You're gonna join Timos on the Timor Timos.
We'll see for yourself.
So we're making our way to the joint team. Of course, they are 46 lawmakers. We are coming to you live from the grounds of the Capitol building. This is the Kear video. So here we do nothing 5.9. And I'm here with Jefferson Weah, who's the host of the Kear with. So
Please go downstairs and meet the police officer. Self as witness. So we want a justice minister.
Why are you sending for a police officer, sir? Why are you sending for a police officer?
This is Kear Radio 95.9 coming to you live.